Hello guys and welcome back to another episode of the Fiorentina Career Mode. Today we are going with episode number 58 and we do start today's episode with a game against Lazio in the Serie A. Obviously so far in Serie A we have been doing really well, long may that continue. And we do start pretty much our full strength side today with the 3-5-2. We do actually give Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain a go. I completely forgot in the last episode to play him because he was on the reserves when we brought him in. I just completely forgot we had him and didn't use him, but we are going to be utilising him as much as possible as a rotational winger for Candreva and Jese Rodriguez, obviously both 85 rated left and right midfielders respectively. But anyway, today is a pretty big episode. You know, a game against Lazio is quite a big one in the league, and we do also have a game against Hellas Verona, and we start off pretty badly against Lazio actually, conceding a goal there. Wasn't really expecting to concede that. My defending was awful, but the way he just danced around my defenders and managed to put that into the back of the net was a little bit of a joke. We get a chance here from the kickoff glitch with Iron Robin runs through, and I felt, you know, this was only fair to score from that because of how annoying it was. And you see Robin actually nearly went to say sorry then for his goal, but I feel when a goal like that goes in, the kickoff glitch is fairly justified, and obviously it's a part of the game, and I do, as you guys know, utilise it in many episodes to try and get the best out of it, because if it's in the game you might as well use it to your advantage. We come through here with Jese, get a shot there, and unfortunately this time Robin couldn't get a deflection and put it into the back of the net, but they get a nice cross in here into the box and Felipe Anderson misses it thankfully, and we get back on the break again. If you've noticed, like, Remy's boots have changed. I did change them in the last episode. I didn't like the boots he had on, so I decided to give him some more colourful boots, and we'll see how that works out, see if that improves anything. I doubt it. But Lazio come again, a good save by Claudio Bravo. He's been doing fairly well in this game so far. I was quite impressed with Bravo. He's normally not the best goalkeeper, as you guys have seen throughout the last season since we've had him at the club. But he seems to be improving a little bit, which is nice, and hopefully he can start growing. He is growing in a few, I think it's goalkeeping attributes and mental attributes or something. So he is slowly starting to improve, but he still hasn't gone up and overall yet. But Remy there gets us back in front, or gets us in front for the first time during this game with a lovely strike into the middle right hand corner, I guess, of the net, and we do lead 2-1. We get another chance here with Iron Robin with a second time volley, or a half volley as it is more commonly known, and unfortunately we are still at 2-1, looking to try and get ourselves even further ahead, and Kevin De Bruyne there comes close with a shot that goes straight at their goalkeeper. And who is Lazio's goalkeeper? I want to say Marchetti, but I don't think that's correct. Obviously we had him in the Hertha series back along and he was pretty bad, but yeah, they get another chance here, Lazio. They go through, and again another piece of poor defending from me, and we were lucky really not to be 3 or 4-2 down at this point. You know, Lazio were completely outplaying us, and we were just incredibly lucky to still be in the position that we were at 2-2. But we come through here with De Bruyne, hits on his left foot, and a lovely strike by him with 8 minutes to go to put us 3-2 in front. Hopefully that would be the final result. Kevin De Bruyne, by the way, has been absolutely magnificent for us since coming in. He should be getting to an 87 soon. He's still improving, which is absolutely mad. And we do pick up a 3-2 win away from home at Lazio, I do believe it was. Or was it at home? I'm not actually... No, it was at home. We get a home win, which is good, and that is our 4th win in the league so far. And we do unfortunately get an injury to Kevin De Bruyne, and I think he was out for 3 weeks or something like that, and Oxlade-Chamberlain thanks us for the pleasure of starting him, which is fine. Obviously Ox is going to be quite a vital player for us as a backup. If Jese or Candreva get injured, he will be playing every single game, and I wanted to just give Oxlade-Chamberlain a chance. He's been in better form than Candreva, and I felt that it was only right to play him on the right. I don't know if I started in this game actually. You can see there we do go into this game against Hellas Verona away from home, looking to pick up a victory here. Shouldn't really be a game that we should be struggling in. You know, with the team that we've got now, it definitely should be easy enough to beat the bottom end teams. I say the bottom 7 or 8 teams in Serie A should be easily beatable, and we do actually start Oxlade-Chamberlain again on the right, and we also start Del Prete and Badalic in this game, and Zardes and Ruknaklia, because this is more of a game where I want to play some of the youth players and get them to develop. We do have a game against, I think it's Feyenoord in the Champions League. That is in the next episode. And we also have a game, I believe, against Juventus as well. So I was trying to keep the squad fairly rested so we didn't have any issues with fitness and stuff. And I was keeping quite a tight eye on the fitness of all the players. We come through here with, like, Remy sprinting ahead and scores himself another goal. He's been in just fantastic form since kind of like January last season. He has just been ridiculous. I know that's when we brought him in, but for the first month or so he was a bit dry. I was a bit worried about him, but he definitely proved to us that he is a very capable striker, And Zardes as well, though he hasn't scored too many goals for us, I feel that he's been really effective in the making of attacks. You know, he's always there trying to get himself involved, and he's been a great little signing, although I do fear that Zardes is actually glitched as he hasn't grown an overall yet. And Çalhanoğlu there comes close to getting ourselves 2-0 in front. Unfortunately, it wasn't to be, and Loic Remy again down the right hand side, lovely Berber spin to take out two of the defenders, runs for a goal, goes for the finesse, and unfortunately it wasn't to be, and it does go out and over for a corner. But we can move on. Hellas Verona getting back onto the attack here, crossing the ball in, looking for their man at the far post, and Fernandinho, not the guy from Manchester City I wouldn't have thought because he was playing striker, or maybe it was left winger, he actually got himself a goal. And Oxlade-Chamberlain unfortunately picked up an injury. I think he's out for 5 days with like a bruised shoulder or something. You'll see it after this game anyway. But Zardes there picks himself up a goal. Really would like Zardes to improve. The only thing I can suggest is if he isn't going to improve by January, we can loan him out for a day and bring him back and see if it fixes his potential, because he's been a really good signing since coming in from LA Galaxy for I think £6 million, and I would like to utilise him more if he could grow an overall point. And he comes through again here, chests it down, goes for a goal, takes the shot, and unfortunately it hits the post and comes out, and they do manage to clear the ball away. Into this, just before the hour mark here, we get another chance with Gayasi. Zardes runs for a goal, sweats it across to Çalhanoğlu. Çalhanoğlu puts it into the back of the net, as he most commonly does with us since coming in. He's just been such a great signing. So glad to have him back. Obviously last season he got an injury for 7 months. I think it was potentially like a broken tibia or something. That tends to be a 7-month injury, and he was obviously out for, you know, the majority of season 2, and we only brought him in the summer, which sucks. So we only really played a handful of games with him last season, but so glad to have him back into the team. Jese here just doing a load of skills on the edge of the box, trying to just make some room, goes for the finesse shot, sorry, and does very well. And I was trying to do something I did in the PES demo, which was trying to score directly from a corner. Unfortunately in FIFA it doesn't work. In PES you can almost do it, and Jese there, look at that, pick that one out. That is probably one of the nicest goals I've scored in this career mode. I didn't expect to do it. I play a lot of the skill game where you do advanced shooting, and goals like that you can get over the keeper so high. You have to put quite a lot of power on it. You can see how it just goes straight over the keeper, and it literally lands solid into the bottom right hand corner of the net, and that is just such a stunning strike from Jese. Obviously it's not to be, you know, really not expected from Jese. He's now an 85 overall player, and he should be scoring goals like that, and that is just an absolute peach. You can see how it just kind of sticks to the bottom of the net. Such a lovely placed shot, and we do go 4-1 in front with 6 minutes to go. And Candreva comes through here, brung him on as a sub for Oxlade-Chamberlain to try and get Candreva to start playing more and start to perform, and unfortunately he didn't do a lot, but we do end up picking up a victory here, 4-1 at the hands, well, 4-1 away from home at Hellas Verona, which is a fantastic result. You can see the other results in the league there. And we do actually get an injury to the Ox for only 5 days, bruised elbow, close enough, and yeah, so he will be absolutely fine, and he'll be back probably after the game against Feyenoord. I believe it's Feyenoord anyway, which is in the next episode. But anyway guys, as you can see, so far in the league we have won 5, drawn 0 and lost 0, which is a fantastic record to start off season 3. Hopefully that can continue, and in the next episode we will try and pick up some more points. I do believe we have a game against Juventus as well, which should be a pretty interesting game to say the least. Not too sure how that one's going to go. You'll find that out in the next episode. If you have enjoyed this episode guys, if we can smash over 7 likes, that would be absolutely awesome. If you haven't already, go and subscribe to the channel, and I'll speak to you guys in the next episode very soon.